very happy to share this video with you and share my years of experience and learnings and knowledge with each one of you. I am Rahul Rege, founder of Family FinServe, and I am on a mission to create financial awareness for more than 1 lakh families by 2030. So let's get down to simplifying personal and family finance for each one of you. During my 17 years of corporate career as well as a self-employed professional, a lot of people, my friends, family, relatives have always been asking me one question: how do I manage my family finances? And today I am going to reveal the secrets of managing your family finances. I have worked for 12 plus years in a corporate and then started out as a self-employed family finance professional. And the reason that I started out as a self-employed family finance professional was that I realized that basic financial literacy was never ever a part of our educational curriculum. And I was very eager to share my years of experience, knowledge, and learnings with as many people as possible. I was extremely fortunate to know about personal and family finance planning at a very early age, thanks to my dad, who involved me in personal and family financial planning. And he also invested in mutual funds and stocks and shares way back in the late 1980s and the 90s, when most of the people were investing their money in traditional assets or traditional avenues such as FDs and RDs. And this early beginning definitely helped me learn a lot about family finances. In fact, I have seen a lot of my friends saying that मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, मैं इन्वेस्ट कैसे करूँ, सेव ही नहीं होता है कुछ भी, इन्वेस्ट कैसे कर सकता हूँ. And the reason I believe for this statement is that these are the people who are unable to manage their finances optimally. Throughout my career, I have always and strongly believed that no matter how much you earn, there is always a possibility to save and invest and grow your money. In fact, I started off with a meager salary of 5,000 rupees a month. However, I was still able to save and invest 30 to 40% of this monthly salary during that point in time. During my complete working life, what I have realized is that to manage your family finances, there are primarily 3 critical factors. Do you know what are these 3 critical factors? These 3 critical factors which have helped me in managing my family finances very easily are: number 1, keep it simple; number 2, discipline; and number 3, consistency. During the working life, I realized that family finances and personal finance involves 3 main components. If these 3 main components are managed very well, then you are able to manage your family finances in the best and the optimal manner. So what are these 3 main components? The first and the foremost is income. The second is your expenses, and the third is your savings and investment. Unfortunately for most of us, income is a component which is not controllable by ourselves. However, savings, investments, and expenses are something that each one of us can control and manage. So let us look at each of these components in one by one. The first component that I spoke about is income. Most of us have a single source of income and we have a fixed source of income, either through a salary, through professional income, or through business income. However, what I have done throughout my entire 17 years of working life is that I have always tried to look out to diversify my sources of income so that I have income generated through multiple sources. And today I am happy to tell you that every month we as a family get income through 3 to 4 sources and different sources. The second important component which definitely you can control are your expenses. Now, let me tell you how we go about controlling our expenses. The first and the foremost thing that we do is we prepare a yearly budget, which we prepare on the 30th or the 31st of December for the coming year, and we also review the budget for the earlier year. Once this budget is prepared, we break it down into smaller budget, which is the monthly budget, and we review this monthly budget on a monthly and a daily basis. Now, how do we keep track of our expenses on a daily basis? What we have done is we have created a WhatsApp group which is called as expenses tracking for our family, and this WhatsApp group includes me, my wife, and my son. And each one of us, no matter how big or small the expense is, on a daily basis, we post our expenses in this group so that we are able to manage and track our expenses. The second thing that we have always done is that throughout my complete career, I have moved from purchasing a 1 BHK to moving to a 2 BHK today. However, during this entire process and the transition, we have seen to it that the EMI that I am going to pay is not more than 15% of my total monthly income. And that has helped us a lot. In fact, the good news is that today at the age of 40, we as a family are completely debt free. There is nothing that is troubling me at this point in time in terms of loans or EMI. The third thing that we do is we use our credit cards very, very wisely. Within the credit cards, obviously we have one or two credit cards only. However, what we do is we use and completely and optimally utilize the 30 to 45 day interest free period that we get on the credit cards. However, the point to note here is that we make the total amount due payment on the due date instead of the minimum amount due, which is we pay the complete credit card bill on the due date. The third most important and the main component is savings and investment, which is definitely in our hands to be controlled. Now, how do we go about investing? The first and the foremost thing that I would like to inform you is that we do not invest in anything that we do not understand. We invest in only things that we understand and are simple to understand. Point number two, we do not invest based on hot tips. And point number three, we do a thorough research before investing in any kind of investment avenues. The next thing that we have done is we have built a financial safety net for ourselves. How have we done and how have we built this financial safety net for ourselves? Is by creating an emergency fund, which is 9 to 12 months of our monthly expenses. And this is 9 to 12 months of our monthly expenses at any point in time. Point number two, we have health insurances which cover each of the family members. Point number three, we have life insurances, especially for the earning members of the family. Once we have created this financial safety net, we moved on to creating our goals and investing. How did we do it? We went about listing our goals, finding out the amounts that we require, and the year that we would want to achieve these goals. And then we started investing accordingly. Some of the investing rules that I have been following for my complete entire life journey until date is that at any point in time, the day I receive my income, I transfer 20 to 30% of my monthly income to an account which I call as the investment account, which is a simple savings account. And that is the account through which investments are debited on a monthly basis. Second thing is any bonuses, increments that I had received during my corporate career, I always used to transfer 20 to 30% of these lump sum amounts to the investment account and invest accordingly. Third thing that we have consistently been doing is that we every year step up our investments without any fail by at least 10 to 15%. And that is how we have been able to manage our finances optimally. I will now leave you with one final thought. And the thought or the tip is start investing early. Why? Because time is on your side and you will find out the magic of compounding if time is on your side. Just to give you an example, if you want to invest for your child, you should start investing, and the right time to invest for your child is when you get the good news of becoming a proud parent. With this, I'm sure each one of you has got good insights into how to manage your family finances. Let me know how you like this video in the comments below, and I would be very happy to hear from each one of you about any other topics that you want me to discuss throughout my upcoming videos. Finally, I would request each one of you to be a part of this mission that I am on to create financial awareness for 1 lakh and more people by 2030. And I would be very happy if you could like, follow, and share this video with as many people as possible. Ciao.